So it is with hatred. One act of revenge leads to another. One harsh word leads to more anger. Before long, you are living in a forest of hatred, unable to find your way out. But if you choose compassion, if you refuse to plant the seed of hate, the cycle ends with you. Devad fell silent. He understood now that every choice he made, whether of hate or love, was planting the future of his own life. The silent river. To deepen his teaching, the Buddha led Devad to a river. The water flowed endlessly, calm on the surface, yet powerful in its depth. Devad, the Buddha said, "Do you see this river? It does not argue with the rocks. It flows around them. It does not fight the mountain. It carves its way gently, patiently, until even the hardest stone yields. Be like the river. Let the insults and troubles of life be stones in your path. Do not fight them with anger, for that only makes you weaker. Flow around them with patience, and in time, you will carve a path of peace." Devad listened in silence, feeling as though the river itself was speaking to his soul. The transformation. That night, Devad sat under a tree, reflecting on the Buddha's words. For the first time, he did not replay his insults or failures in his mind. He did not feed the fire of anger. Instead, he breathed deeply, watching the stars above, and whispered, "I choose to be the lake. I choose to let go of the stone. I choose not to plant hatred. I choose to flow like the river." When morning came, his face looked different. The tension was gone, replaced by calmness. He returned to the Buddha and bowed deeply. "Master," he said, "I came to you with fire in my heart, but you have shown me the water of peace. From now on, I will not let others control my mind. I will live like the lake, like the river." The Buddha blessed him with a smile. "Devad, you are free. Remember, peace does not mean the world is silent. Peace means your heart is." Now, dear listener, pause for a moment. Think of your own life. How many stones are you still carrying? How many seeds of anger have you planted? How many times have you burned yourself with your own fire of resentment? The Buddha's wisdom is not only for Devad. It is for us. Today, in this modern world of stress, insults, and constant comparison, times when someone insults you, remember, it is a gift you do not have to accept. Times when the past weighs heavy, remember, you can set the stone down anytime. Times when hatred tempts you, remember, planting it only grows more suffering. Times when life blocks your way, remember, be like the river, flowing with patience and strength. The young man Devad walked away from the Buddha that day no longer chained by anger. He learned that peace is not found by controlling the world, but by controlling the heart. And so, I ask you, when the fire of anger rises within you, will you let it burn you? Or will you cool it with wisdom? When the world throws stones of insult at you, will you carry them? Or will you put them down and walk free? When hatred whispers in your ear, will you plant it? Or will you choose compassion instead? The Buddha's teaching is eternal. The storms outside cannot harm you if there is calm within. So, be the lake, be the river, and find your freedom.